Hi, my name is Jaira, and today I'm going to be giving a presentation on hormones and neurotransmitters. So, hopefully, by the end of this presentation, you'll have a clearer picture of the invisible yet powerful forces shaping your daily experiences. So, let's dive right in. Here is a picture of the endocrine system. So, the endocrine system is a group of glands in your body that makes hormones. So, hormones are chemicals produced by special glands in your body. And these include your thyroid and adrenal glands and even your pancreas. So they travel through your bloodstream and deliver important messages to different parts of your body. So here is your thyroid gland, here is your pancreas, and here is your adrenal glands, located right at the top of your kidneys. So your pancreas is an organ in your stomach that makes insulin. Well, insulin is a hormone made by the pancreas, and it helps move sugar from your blood into your cells for energy. Your thyroid gland, which is located in the neck area, is a small butterfly shaped gland. And your thyroid gland makes hormones that control how fast your body uses energy. Your adrenal glands are small glands on the top of your kidneys. So your adrenal makes hormones like adrenaline and cortisol that help with stress, energy, and blood pressure. So, for example, insulin. Insulin helps your body manage sugar levels, and adrenaline prepares you to react to stress or danger. And estrogen and testosterone play key roles in growth and development. So, without hormones, your body wouldn't know how to grow, respond to stress, or even handle hunger. So, it's like trying to run a business without a CEO, and things will fall apart pretty quickly. How hormones travel through the body. So, here I have an image of hormones traveling in the bloodstream throughout the body. There are three steps to this process. So, the first step is hormones are created in glands. The second step is they are released into the bloodstream. And the third step is they travel to target organs and bind to receptors. So, once hormones are created in their glands, they are released into your bloodstream. And here you see the hormones are releasing through the bloodstream to that specific receptor. So they travel to different parts of your body. And when they reach the right place, like your muscles or your organs, they find a specific receptor to bind to. So kind of think of it as a key fitting into a lock. So this binding is what triggers the response, whether it's making your heart beat faster, telling your muscles to contract, or regulating your metabolism. So it's a perfect system for keeping everything running smoothly. What are neurotransmitters? So, neurotransmitters are chemicals that help your brain and nerves communicate with each other. So, they play a huge role in regulating everything from your mood to your memory to how you move your muscles. So, some neurotransmitters like dopamine make you feel good when you accomplish something, and others like serotonin help keep your mood stable. And GABA or GABA, or better known as amino butyric acid, helps calm things down when you're stressed. So think of neurotransmitters as the messages that make your brain and body stay in sync. How neurotransmitters work. So, a neuron releases transmitters into the synapse. So, a neuron is a brain cell. And the neurotransmitters bind to the receptors on the next neuron, continuing the signal, as we've seen in the photo. So, here's how neurotransmitters do their job. So, when a brain cell, which is a neuron, is activated, it releases neurotransmitters into the synapse. So, the synapse is the gap between two brain cells. So, these neurotransmitters then flow across the gap and bind to the receptors on the next neuron, passing along the signal. So, it's like sending a message down a relay chain, and each neuron passes the baton to the next. So, keeping communication flowing smoothly throughout your body. And this process happens thousands of times every second in your brain. So that's really cool. And these topics matter. These topics are very important, and this is why. So, Hormones help control important body functions like growth, metabolism, stress, energy, and neurotransmitters affect your brain. So, this is like your mood, your focus, and your memory, your movement. So, understanding this helps us stay healthier and more balanced. And this matters because hormones and neurotransmitters have a massive impact on your body and your mind. And hormones help control essential things like growth and your metabolism and how you respond to stress. So, neurotransmitters, on the other hand, affect your mood and your focus, your memory, and how you move. So, by understanding how these systems work, we can better manage our health. And for example, when your hormones are off balance, it can make you feel sluggish or stressed. So, when neurotransmitters aren't working properly, it can affect your mood or your memory. So, personally, learning about this, especially majoring in nursing, has helped me realize how much my stress levels can be tied to my body's chemistry and not just my thoughts. So, this knowledge helps me to manage my health better, and I hope it can help you too. So, you're probably wondering, why does this matter to me, or why does this topic matter to me? Well, understanding how hormones and neurotransmitters work has honestly helped the way I view my own body and mind. So, for instance, when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, especially as a working college student, I've learned that it's often not just my thoughts, it's my hormones and neurotransmitters can be out of balance too. So, for example, if I'm not getting enough sleep or if I'm under pressure, my body's stress hormones like cortisol can spike, and this affects my mood and my focus, which only makes everything 10 times harder. But knowing this gives me more power to manage how I feel. So when I understand what's happening, I can make better choices, like improving my sleep, taking breaks to relax, or practicing mindfulness. And it's not just about stress, it also applies to motivation, focus, and even joy. So when my dopamine levels are balanced, I'm much more motivated and energized. So it's like having a built in cheerleader in my brain. So now every time I feel a bit off, I remember that my hormones and neurotransmitters are probably out of whack, because sometimes we're like, oh my goodness, what is going on? What is wrong with me? And so that helps me take better care of myself. Here is my reference page, and I referenced some great sources, the Cleveland Clinic, Very Well Health, and the National Institutes of Health. And these sites provided detailed and accurate information about hormones and neurotransmitters and how they work in the body. And if you want to dive into the deeper science, I encourage you to check them out.